Welcome to Unit 10 of PATH 5331, Pastoral Ministry. In this unit, you'll see that that three topics are covered. First, visiting. Jesus said, "I was sick and you visited me." There is no substitute in ministry for particularly pastoral visitation. We must show that we care by visiting people, and we'll do that in many different ways. This unit is going to be very helpful in terms of suggestions and guidance, because if you're a pastor, if you're a staff member, if you're a chaplain, you're a very busy person. If you are a seminary student, you have a lot on you. If you have a family, you have family considerations. So how do you accomplish visiting and do it in a way that people know you care, and more importantly, they see Christ's care through you? Well, there are a number of suggestions. There are also some cautions. We must be very careful in doing some of the visiting that we do. And that leads to the second topic, which is counseling. We'll do a lot of counseling. As we visit, we will sometimes be doing counseling as a result. Now, counseling can be formal, that is by appointment. People come to see you and you share with them suggestions, guidance from God's Word and from experience. Or it can be informal. As a matter of fact, much of the counseling that we do as ministers is informal. That is, we have an encounter with someone and they say, "Well, I'm having this problem," or "I have this decision, I don't know what to do," on and on. And when we respond to them and try to help them, then we're counseling. Now, we must be aware, if we're not licensed Christian counselors, there are limitations on what we can do in counseling. We should view ourselves as GPs, that is, general practitioners. You wouldn't want a GP to operate on you with regard to heart surgery, would you? No, you'd want a specialist. So we must always know that there are going to be situations that demand a specialist, a licensed Christian counselor, and we must refer people. Now, one last important subject is witnessing. Timothy was told by the Apostle Paul in his pastoral manual to this young pastor, "Do the work of an evangelist." Now, some people have the spiritual gift of evangelism, but all of us as Christians should be sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. This unit will talk about the many different ways we can do that, how we can also impact others and help them become witnesses. So I hope you'll enjoy the very practical suggestions of how to share God's Word and the gospel of Jesus Christ with others.